Nala and I wanted to do a quick talk on, well, she just wants to sleep, but we wanted to do a quick talk on self esteem and body issues. And since this is May, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I watched this video from Trevor Noah. I'm going to post it below on how social media has a damaging effect on self-esteem. And he quoted some statistics in there. Now, who knows if they're right? Statistics are just that. They're statistics. They are what they are. Kind of, you can manipulate statistics however you want, but I don't think these are really manipulated, because it sounds to me very legitimate. Is that 80% of girls at the age of 13 have body issues. Okay, and this is largely because of social media, because of filters and all this sort of stuff. So it talks about it in the video, but I was thinking, so you can go ahead and watch that video because it talks about all this stuff, but that is really disturbing, because then they want to go and have cosmetic surgery to look like their filtered Instagram, which is so unrealistic. And then I would argue that even after that, they're still not going to be happy. And the reason why I mentioned 6 pillars of self-esteem, look how great my hair looks. Speaking of self-esteem, man, that is rad. Anyway, I'm feeling some self-love. And it's not to be cocky. I used to think that, and this is what I learned from 6 pillars of self-esteem, is that it's not possible to have too much self-esteem. When you love yourself, and it's okay to love yourself, it's okay to love everything about yourself. I mean, it's great to love everything about yourself. I used to think about, I used to see people, that have pseudo self-esteem. Now, I used to have pseudo self-esteem, as where you're pseudo self-esteem is when you kind of say, oh, don't I look great, but you really don't feel that. You really don't feel like it. You really don't accept yourself. What you're still looking for is external validation. And the reason why you see, if you can even see my eyebrows, why they're going up on some of these points, is that it's this amazing revelation that when I listened to / read the 6 and did the exercises, it's very important to do the exercises. You can't just read and learn and know from just reading the book. You can't read the text. Text doesn't teach. Words don't teach. Experience teaches. Doing the things that are in the book will teach you. But the 6 pillars of self-esteem talk so much about, points where you can really develop self-esteem, healthy self-esteem, and a healthy ego. It's an amazing, amazing book. And that's why I'm suggesting that it is a prerequisite, that it's required material for all humans, but particularly from the ages of, for me, I would say, when you go into junior high school, that is where I would say it would start. From there until about middle of college. Because I was having a chat with my good friend about, the points in which you kind of eventually just start accepting yourself. And it's when you reach an emotional maturity in your mind, you kind of reach a realization, a self-realization that, hey, I'm okay. For the most part, I'm okay the way I look. You're not hanging out with your old friends that you're in high school with and judging, or junior high, or judging you, and even into the middle of college before you really start to kind of get that emotional maturity to where you go, hey man, I'm okay with myself. So that's what I would say. It would be required reading, required text, and required like daily check-in, daily discussion. And I've got some ideas for this in terms of how you would have daily check-ins and daily discussions and how to increase mental health awareness. So I'm hoping to kind of bring it, not hoping, I'm planning, I am manifesting, I am anticipating, my intention is to bring these things to realization very, very shortly, because I think it'll help a lot of people. So that's something that I know I need to develop. And yeah, you'll hear about that very soon. Intentionally. Hopefully is like one of these things that never happens. So that's why I'm saying I'm being very intentional with that word. That my intention is to bring that to the world and serve the world. Anyway, I hope this helped you guys. Check out the video down below. I'll put a link down there. It's an amazing video to watch. It's really get an understanding of self-esteem with related to social media and how it negatively impacts your self-esteem. So I hope you guys also look at the 6 pillars of self-esteem. Look it up. There is an audiobook on YouTube. I'll post a link to that as well below. Okay, love you.